What's up, you guys? Today I'm showing you the fastest way to get the new best seed in Grow A Garden, which is the Bone Blossom. This seed just dropped with the latest prehistoric update and it's already blowing Candy Blossom out of the water. Like, when I say out of the water, I'm talking like it is blowing Candy Blossom like straight into outer space. Like, it's not even on this, like it's way past Candy Blossom. Whether you're free to play or you're pay to win, this guide is gonna save you a ton of time. Now let's get straight into the video. Now with this new update, as you guys know, you can go ahead and trade in a couple of your pets for some dino eggs or dino pets in general. Now as you guys can see, you can trade in any pet you want. Literally, if I go ahead and let me just go ahead and like trade in like a bunny. Actually, let's go ahead. Is this my only bunny? Yeah, let's not actually go do that. Like, let's not trade in our only bunny. Let's actually go ahead and trade in something like a let's trade in something like a cow, right? I want to go ahead and give you this pet. Now, as you guys can see, it would take about an hour in order for that pet to finish up and transferring into a dino egg, which you can go ahead and hatch a dino pet. Now, there's also another thing with this prehistoric update, which is a prehistoric quest. But actually, before we hop into the prehistoric quest, let's actually tap into the crafting station. As you guys can see here, you guys can use dino eggs and sprays to go ahead and create something like a spray amber. And I heard a lot of good things about the spray amber, that has a very good mutation on it. And you guys can go ahead and open a couple of the Asian seed packs, as you guys can see here. And if you guys haven't checked out my last video on the best seeds in the game right now, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Now you guys can also use the dino egg in order to craft the dino crate and things of that nature. Now if you guys go ahead and open to the prehistoric quest, as you guys can see, click on show me the quest. And if you guys don't know, this quest board refreshes every 6 hours, and you'll need to complete 7 quests to unlock the Bone Blossom seed, you guys. Now, as you guys can see, there's a couple rewards here that I wish I could actually zoom in on when during this recording, but I'm actually probably zoom in it for you guys so it's easier for you guys to see. But some of these beginning rewards on this Bone Blossom progress is pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty worth it. You guys go ahead and get a couple seed packs, and you guys go ahead. I don't even know what this is actually. I think these are like sprinklers. Is that like a volcanic sprinkler? And I don't even know what sprinkler this is. Or maybe it's like a, I don't know. You guys make sure you guys comment down below what this is. You guys can see there's more seed packs. You guys can see there's spray ambers, and there's also more seed packs. Now you guys can see the first award, or maybe this is probably not the first award, because since it does refreshes every 6 hours, I don't really know if each reward is different for each player. But as you guys can see, what I need to do to get the first award is to craft 1 lightning rod, craft 2 mutation spray ambers, and harvest 25 apples. Now if we actually go ahead and teleport to my garden, as you guys can see, I'm gonna need to free up a lot of space. Now I'm gonna have to delete a lot of these plants, because as you guys know, the summer harvest event is no longer here, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to delete a lot of these plants. Finally harvest all my Moon Melons. As you guys know, I've been stacking up my Moon Melons a lot. But besides that point, let's actually go ahead and teleport to the seed shop, because if you guys don't know, the prehistoric update is going to be based on a lot of these seeds. Now as you guys know, and as you guys saw before, you guys needed an apple seed, and you guys may need a bamboo seed in the future, a coconut seed, or a cactus seed. And actually, if we pay attention, we actually see that the seed shop, the original seed shop, is actually back in the shop. But as you guys know, the only thing that's different is that Jandel added a burning bug. Now, if you guys are wondering what the pay to win strategy is, now the pay to win strategy is actually kind of already in the name. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the updates, or one of the plants, or one of the seeds, whatever you guys want to call it, that you guys, if I'm advising you to spend Robux, like spend Robux, like get this thing fast before it even leaves. Like, I don't even know if it's leaving this weekend, so I'm gonna have to spend like a lot of Robux, or get like get as much Bone Blossoms as I can. Like, to be honest, like spend as much Robux as you can, you guys. Like, for real, like this is like the plant where it's like, do not miss out. Because if you guys haven't watched my last video, I mentioned that this plant is literally 2 times the base value of a candy blossom. And if you guys don't know, the candy blossom was once the #1 king plant in Grow A Garden for the longest time. Now if you're willing to spend Robux as I am, let's actually go ahead and spend Robux myself right now. To be honest, it's only 89 Robux. Now 89 times 7 is 623 Robux to unlock the Bone Blossom, which is, I'm not gonna lie, way cheaper than honestly buying a prismatic seed, or honestly even buying the original candy blossom. So what Jandel did for us is very, very wholesome, and very, very, like, we have to be very, very thankful for what he did for us. Let's actually go ahead and buy Skip Game Pass real quick. Let's actually go ahead and buy Skip real quick, and actually claim, and let's actually go ahead and pop an Asian seed pack real quick. And of course I got a stone bite. Like why wouldn't I got a stone bite? Like of course I got a stone bite. As you guys can see, I have a dinosaur egg, and I actually can use this so I can actually craft a mutation spray like I mentioned before. But let's actually go ahead and continue to talk about the quest board. Now if you're wondering what the free-to-play method is, don't worry, I'm gonna hook you up. Like, don't worry guys, of course I'm gonna hook you up. Like, why would I only talk about the pay to win? Because not everybody is going to be paid to win. Actually, majority of the players is not gonna be paid to win, so of course I got you guys. Now for the free to play, a lot of these quests is mostly gonna involve plants like daffodil. If you actually go ahead and teleport back to the sea shop again, plants like daffodil right up here. Where is it at? Daffodil, where is it at? Okay, right here. Plants like daffodil, watermelon over here, strawberry if you actually come up over here, and the pumpkin seed. And actually I almost forgot the carrot seed too. Yeah, it's really gonna be around those type of seeds. So make sure you guys go ahead, and if you see those seeds in the shop, make sure you go ahead and stack those seeds, because you're gonna need them in the future. But there's actually one tip I'm gonna tell you guys is don't harvest everything once the quest is complete. Leave the crops in your garden in case you get the same quest again. Now, as you know, some of these plants you will be growing is not going to be multi-harvest, meaning it's only going to be a one-time plant which you can actually place down. So for those plants, actually be on the lookout for it. Like carrot seed is a one-time plant, and the daffodil is also a one-time plant. Now one quest that you may see that can come up in the shop is a quest like, it can be a random pet like let's say it's like a bee pet where you have to like actually grow the pet to like level 10, or maybe if it's like a golden lab or anything like that. There's actually a tip to that, like an actual trick to that. What you can do is actually use an ostrich, right, to hatch pets at age 4 to 5, and blood owls or night owls, or actually even if you have a starfish, like you can even use that. And if you guys don't know, starfish is like the quickest like pet you can use to actually grow your pet like instantly fast. Like if you guys don't know, there's actually a method to level 75 to get like your pet to level 75 that I actually mentioned in one of my videos. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out my old videos so you guys can actually know how to do that method. Now tip 5 is not really a tip, but it's actually something that's a fact, and I actually want you guys to know. And actually probably I'm pretty sure I mentioned before how much the base value is, but the bone blossom is, like I mentioned before, insane. And like I mentioned before, has a base value of 180,000, double the candy blossom, and multi-harvest. It's literally like, what else can you ask for? Like, what else can you ask for? Like, I don't know what else Jandel can do. Like, maybe add a plant with a base value of like 1 million or maybe 360,000, but I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna experience like 5 updates until like there's gonna be a new plant that's finally better than Bone Blossom. Now, as you guys know, Candy Blossom was released around Easter time, which is around like, I think Easter's like April or May. Look how long Jandel took in order to like finally drop a plant better than Candy Blossom. So it's probably gonna be that amount of length also, or it's probably gonna be double that. Now, obviously, the Bone Blossom is the new king of Grow A Garden, and if you're serious about farming, well, this plant should absolutely be your #1 goal. Dino Crate, I actually didn't show you guys the cosmetics, which is actually pretty fire. If you guys are going for like that emo type of garden and whatnot, Jandel is still yet to add a separate garden where you can actually go ahead and just fulfill your cosmetics and, you know, make like your garden pop, or like if you're trying to make like a separate garden of like just straight like you're trying to make a house, like he's still yet to add that. But anyway, you guys, that's how you unlock the Bone Blossom seed fast. Whether you're saving your Robux or grinding it out free to play, make sure you guys smash that like button if this helped. And as you guys can see, I finally reached 1,000 subs. Thank you to all you guys who was here before I hit 1,000 subs, and to the people who was here when I hit 1,000 subs. And I just want to, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. And as I mentioned before in my last video, it only gets bigger from here. So make sure you guys stay tuned for my future videos, and make sure you guys subscribe for more Grow A Garden updates, and let me know down in the comments what plant you're grinding next. And as I mentioned before, what you should be grinding, and the only thing you should be grinding is the Bone Blossom seed. But anyway guys, I'll catch you guys on in the next video. Peace.